Hey guys, Marmalade here with Marmalade Outdoors, and going on with this great backpacking tips or hacks, I thought I'd show you my electronics kit. Now I normally carry it in a Z-Pack small size ditty bag, and I also carry my first aid kit, which I'll do in another video, but I wanted to show you what I generally put in my electronics bag. This also fluctuates depending on the length of the trail, the distance between trail towns, and how many batteries I need to carry, that kind of thing. So I wanted to show you that. So I always use freezer quartz Ziploc bags. They're very tough, they're waterproof. It just gives you another layer of protection. And I'll just go over some of this stuff with you. So the first thing I carry is the Nitecore 10,000 milliamp batteries. They're pricier, but they're smaller and lighter than the Anchor and some of the other ones. So this is 10,000 milliamps. You can see it's very light. The other reason why I want to tell you something I figured out, and it's smart, is we talk about ounces lead to pounds. So I have a 20,000 milliamp one of these. It was expensive, but it's heavier and larger than two 10,000 milliamps. So this equals 20,000. The other huge difference is when I deplete most of the battery on the 20,000 milliamp, when I plug it in, when I go into towns and I plug it in, it sometimes took 8 to 10 hours to charge. Now, when I'm just at a gas station or, a coffee place or somewhere like that, I just can't, I don't have the time to sit there for 10 hours while it's charging. So the theory is that two small ones, these might take 3 hours, 3.5, but I can plug them both in at the same time, and in 3.5 hours I have them both charged and I can go. So keep that in mind if you have a bigger one. If anything, it could be Anchor or these. Maybe think about getting two 10s instead of a 20. So that's why I do it. I have a third one if I have really long stretches. This summer I'm doing the Colorado Trail, and I've got to kind of inspect the mileage more, but I think I can get away with two, but I'm not sure as yet. I might bring three. Next, I'm going to put on the screen what these are because they're pretty new to me. They're Anchor high fast charging wall plugs, and I have some that have 4 plugs. I thought that was better because when sometimes on trail it's hard to find plugs. So if you find one plug, I can plug in 4 things. What happened was all 4 would charge very slowly, because they're all being spread out amongst the plugs. So I have 2 high charging blocks here, so I do have to find a second plug, but this helps me charge things faster. Sometimes I only need 2 plugs, maybe other things are charged up, so I have 2 here. They're nice, they fold out like that, and just super small and easy. And these 2 together are smaller than my 4 plug wall plug that was much bigger and heavier. All right, next is my Nitecore ultralight headlamp. Absolutely love this one. This is the older one. I have 2 of them. What's funny is, I don't know if it's getting older, but I have 3 headlamps, and I'm always in the state of 2 being misplaced. So I always have 1. By having 3, the reason why I bought 3 is I couldn't find the first one, or after a while, so I got a second one, then I found the first one, and then I couldn't find both of them, got a third one. But anyway, these are great. This is the older version that to me is still the best. They made a newer version, which is fine. I use that finishing the PCT, but they like the old one, and it was so much pushback. I think they've kind of they have a new version, but it's copied from the original version, which is this. But I love it. It's got all kinds of modes, including red. It's very lightweight, it's like 1.7 ounces, something like that. I have the string instead of the strap, so it's just much lighter. I just really love this thing. One of the things that's beneficial with this is it's one of the only headlamps that you can plug in, and it's rechargeable, and you can recharge it, so you could have a cord and a battery on your pack and actually walk with it while it's charging. Most of them don't do that, so if you ever had some weird thing where you had to do night hiking and your headlamp died, you're kind of out of luck, unless you have batteries and can put more batteries in it. This one will charge while it's being used, so I think that's a huge plus. Actually, I just found the new version of it, NU25. It's just newer and bigger, but it's actually, for me, harder to use. This one's more basic and just simple. So, but anyway, that is an option for you. But the NU25 is an amazing headlamp. And I don't have every cord, but I bring all the cords. I try to bring to be lighter. Everything matters, right? Ounces lead to pounds. So I bring shorter cords, and I have the iPhone 14. It's the last of having the lightning cable, so I have extra lightning cables, and I have everything to charge my headlamp and my batteries, and all of them at the same time. I told you I have smaller batteries, so I can plug them all in and charge them at the same time if I want to do a Nero and get out of town fast. If I'm in a hotel, then it doesn't matter how long it takes because I have all night. The one thing I do that's like a pro tip, now as much as I go light and small and everything, I do buy every year a new 6-foot lightning cable, which is my charge cord for my phone. I buy a 6-foot because a couple things. This is hard if I'm charging my phone on one of these batteries in the tent, and I'm trying to use my phone. It's really hard when this thing's dangling and in the way. Also, when I have a hotel room and I have a 0 rest day and I'm editing or I'm on my phone, when you have a bed, a lot of times the wall plug is on the nightstand, but it's kind of far away. So having a 6-foot cable really helps me have room, and I can actually use my phone while it's charging. So just a pro tip. It doesn't weigh that much more, but I do bring one long 6-foot cord for my phone charging. And this is an unusual thing that I've never talked about. I've shown a few friends, but I got it a long time ago. I'll try to put a link somewhere up here or tell you what it's called. It is from China. They cost $1, and this is a crazy thing. I don't know if it'll focus in if I put it up close to you, but it's pretty much an exposed little LED light. This gold right here, if you can see that, I don't know if you can see that or not, but that goes into your USB, into like the battery of your, so it goes into one of these. Let me see if I can do it. Yeah, well, both these batteries are dead, so I can't show you, but basically you plug it in like that, and it's just black on the back, but it just has touch sensor, and you can touch it for 3 brightnesses, or you hold it and it goes low to brighter, and you just let go and it stays at that. And why I like this, it weighs literally almost nothing, but I'll lay this, it uses none of your battery really. It's an LED light, but I can put this in here when I'm doing things in my tent in the dark. I can just literally lay it in my tent like this. It lights up my tent, and I can work on stuff. I don't have to use some of the battery on my headlamp. But yeah, I'm gonna actually order some more of these things. I've given away to friends. I have one left, but these things are awesome. But you can find things like this that are similar in other brands on Amazon. I got this on Amazon, but it comes from China, so it takes a while. But yeah, really a small, ingenious. I found this kind of product. It was a different one, but I got the idea from Jay Goes Outside, Jay Wu. So anyway, that's kind of cool. All right, guys, so that's my electronics kit. I hope you enjoyed that. Just make sure you protect it with a bag or two. What do you bring? Let me know what you bring too. There's no wrong or right to any of this. I'm just showing you what I bring. You might add stuff. There's times I add stuff, I subtract things. It just depends on the trail. It's kind of trail specific, but that's really important for me since I do vlog. I need enough battery power. I don't have it with me. I'll probably do a separate video. I did get last summer, and it worked well. It was a 3-ounce little solar panel off Amazon, and what I would do is just I hooked it up on top of my pack. I had the charge cord go to one of these, and I would just put that in the back pocket of my pack and just let it, they'd charge very slowly, but it would trickle charge all day when I'm hiking for 10 or 12 hours a day. And it would probably replenish about 1/4 of my battery. So every day I use about 1/4 and I would put it back. So it worked great on those really long stretches when maybe you're not able to charge your batteries for a while. So anyway, I hope that helped. If it did, make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Please consider subscribing. It's all free. Hit the notification bell in the upper right if you want to be notified every time I have a new video, because I'm going to have some more of these coming out soon. Until next time, we'll definitely see you down the trail.